Welcome back to another 5 and 5. It's time to start the timer. 5 minutes. Here we go. So we are sticking with the Fs today, and we're going to cover Faust. I think they're an amazing avant-garde krautrock experimental band or group. Now I have to admit, I've only got 5 Faust records, so 3, 4, I've actually got 6 records. So I might do a bonus one. So I guess they're my favourites by default of having them, but yeah, these are very hard to describe, so I'll do my best. But coming in at number 5 is this one here. This is just called Faust. This is a reissue on Recommended Records. Now, this is terrible. I can't massively remember how this one sounds, but I know that it's one that I probably go to the least of the lot. Next one up, this one is one that, despite being a bit of a jumble of stuff, really works. This is the Faust Tapes. They're definitely a really interesting place to start. There's a lot of weird shit going on here, and this one's still quite affordable to get hold of. Is this the one with the concrete mixer? No, it's not. This is the one that was, they put it out really cheap for people to get into it. I think it was like a 99p or something like that. Yeah, really good. This is where I think start getting really interesting for me. Coming in, I'm going to show 6 because it's my videos, I can do what I want. This is one that I really like. It's just called Return of the Legend, Munich and Elsewhere. So this was the first record they put out after they came back from a hiatus. I can't remember the year of this, but it was definitely, I think it was in the 80s. Yeah, check out the track Don't Take Roots. Yeah, really fantastic stuff. Now, confusingly, a strange label reissued this record about 5 or 6 years ago, but they put the cover as this because they obviously didn't have the rights to it. So, in case it's slightly confusing, these two are different records, and the reissue with this cover is actually this music. I made that mistake because I bought the reissue, and I was like, hey, hang on, I know this inside out, and I realized it's because it's that record with a different cover. So I finally tracked down an original of this to get this music, and it's absolutely worth it. Yeah, Faust, Return of a Legend, or Munich and Elsewhere. Okay, God, which order do I put this in? Fuck. Alright, we'll go this. Number 3, Faust IV. Contains the legendary track Krautrock and Jennifer. Amazing stuff. Those 2 tracks absolutely make this worth it a while on Virgin Records. Yeah. Maybe this should be number 2. Absolutely wonderful. Now this one's kind of cheating, but it blew my mind because it's actually Tony Conrad and Faust. This is something where I thought about getting an original of it, but this reissue is on Superior Viaduct and it sounds so damn good. I don't need to upgrade. An absolutely wonderful drone record, basically, outside of the Dream Syndicate. Amazing shit. Definitely check this out. I love it. I love it. It just builds and builds and builds. It doesn't really go anywhere in the best possible way. I don't know. I remember reading, I could go into the story, I'll do it really quickly. I think I watched a documentary on Tony Conrad, and they were saying that basically Tony was waiting for the band to sort of, because it was all improvised jam, there wasn't really a plan on going forward, so they both started and they were both waiting for each other to sort of go and advance and get a bit more out there, and Faust were waiting for Tony to sort of take the lead, and as a result they both just sort of stayed in this groove for the whole record that only changed slightly, and they never built and got bigger and bigger, but they ended up putting together this 50-minute piece that just has these really subtle, minimal changes. It sort of does get a bit more out there towards the end, but yeah, it's an amazing in terms of creating a very early drone recording, or the concept of that sort of thing, I guess. So from that point of view, it's a pretty important record, considering it came out in 1973. Yeah, absolutely worth it. Now this one is one of the crown jewels of my record collection. This is an original UK of Faust So Far. This contains the opening track, which is my favourite Faust track of all time. It's a Rainy Day Sunshine Girl. It's on this wonderful black label. and it comes with these wonderful art prints. I did some trading at a record store in Melbourne to get hold of this, and I have no regrets. Fuck, that's 5 minutes. Alright, damn, there we go. It's great. Check it out. We better wrap it up. See ya.